What's up, everybody? Kentucky Vlogs. We're back at the car lot today. I'm doing a little update. Today we are meeting the guy from the zoning department out here to tell us if the spot we picked is good enough for the sign or not, or if there's going to be problems with that. And he's going to show us how far back the sign has to be from the road. So we're waiting on him right now to come out and look at it for us. We're gonna change the doorknob on this office door that we got. Alright, so right here we got this doorknob that we're gonna change, and that's just so that like the landlord and nobody else that used to be here before in this building will be able to still get into this building. So we're gonna change the doors and the locks on it, because all you gotta do is just change the doorknobs and then all the locks change. Because I don't know how many people has rented this place before. So if any of them still has a key out there, I'm changing the doors just so that they can't still get in here and take anything that we have in here, because soon we'll have vehicles in here, we'll have tools in here, we'll have different things that's worth some money in here. So we don't want some old tenant to come in the building with the key they never get back, or someone making a copy of it so they didn't even know that they had a key, and they come in here and steal all your stuff that you got in here. So changing the doorknob, we're going to do a time lapse on that, and so we'll be back after that. Alright, we've got the doorknob changed out. We're just going to test and make sure that it locks right. To make sure that this thing works, we've got the new key for it. And just like that. Just like that, we've got it changed out, and we got a new key for the door, so it is good now. now the guy from the zoning department just pulled up, so we're going out there to talk to him and see what he says about where we're putting the sign. So we'll be back after that. Alright, so we just talked to the zoning guy, and he said that if we was good to go, we could put the sign up. The sign just has to be 10 foot from the roadway, and then as long as it's 10 foot from the road, we're good to go. We called that number I was talking about on the last video to make sure there was no utility lines in the ground. So we're good on that. And so we're gonna get that sign. We're gonna get that sign put up, and then I think we're pretty good. I think we'll be pretty good to go with everything else except for the DMV just approving the dealer license. We've done our sign now. Well, we gotta put it in the ground, but we've done the sign. It's approved. We sent the application. We got everything we needed for the application done. We paid for the sign permit. We paid for the assumed name from the courthouse. We got all the papers notarized at the courthouse we needed. We had to notarize. First we had to get the assumed name certificate. Then we had to get the sign off from the zoning department, which is the dude that approved the sign. So we got that sign notarized. We got papers where we was using our location notarized. A paper from the bank notarized. So we're pretty much good to go now. We've got 2 weeks right now that we've got till the meeting for the dealer license to be approved. We got to turn the electric on one day this week, and the electric company office is closed because of the virus that's going around. So you had to, I called them and asked them about it. You got to email a picture of your license to them, then you got to print out this paper on their website that you got to fill out, then you got to fax that to their office. And I think there's one more thing that I already forgot about that they said you had to have. And then your deposit is going to be the biggest bill for the previous year of having electric at the place. So we're looking at $120 deposit for this place because that was their highest bill they ever had here. So she said that that's probably how what it was gonna go off of was the 120 bill, and she said it goes a little bit off your credit too. So we're looking at probably 120 for the electric, and I haven't checked on the water yet, but we'll be checking on the water once we get approved because the water is not a requirement. So right now I'm just doing everything that's a requirement to do until I know for sure that I'm approved for the license. So that's about it right now. Just wanted to do an update on it. We'll probably have the video after this actually putting the sign up in the ground, and then if I've got any new information, I'll share that with you on the next video. So thank y'all for watching Kentucky Vlogs. I hope you like the video. Comment down below if you want to ask anything. Oh, and also, y'all tell me if you would paint this garage. You've got that long wall right there, the back wall, the bathroom, so you would paint that with the wall, the same color. And then you got the other wall right here. See, the worst stuff is the black spots like that, and then like where there used to be boards or something on the wall where it left marks on it. And then on around, you got that wall that you could paint that wall the same color to blend it in. And then these doors, I think what I'm going to do with these doors, see this is supposed to be a big glass garage door. And normally you can see straight through it and everything. But somebody went and spray painted this black. And then the top ones you can see that they started to run out of spray paint. So let me flip this around and give you a better look at it. Alright, so now y'all can see that. See, the top ones have never been touched. They're still the glass like they're supposed to be. But these bottom ones, they spray painted them. And I thought it was tint at first. And you see where the sun's coming through because they just spray painted it. And then the top ones, they were even running out of spray paint. So they just like threw it on there. So I've been trying to think about what I can do. Some of these are like, okay, so they feel like they are glass, but then this one's plexiglass. Okay, so there's one plexiglass and then all the rest of them's actual glass. So I'm thinking I can scrape the paint off of it and try to anyways, or maybe some paint thinner or something like that, because I think I'd rather be able to see out of it. I think the dude did it because he was actually living in this place, but so he didn't want nobody seeing in here because of him living in here. But I think he should be able to see out of it because that's our only window in the front of this. So we can't see if someone pulls up in here and looking at a vehicle that we've got. So I really want to get that where you can see back through it. And if I can just get it scraped off, if too much heat's coming in it from the sun, because right now the sun's coming in the top of it, and that's a lot of heat coming in here. But if that's too much heat coming in, I can actually window tint it like normal instead of being spray painted. That's what they should have done, is just tint the windows and not freaking just spray the shit with spray paint. You know, I don't understand that. So y'all let me know if I should paint this garage, and let me know what you would do to get that spray paint off them windows. Because I'm not going to buy no new windows or nothing like that, because that's a lot of windows and they're pretty good size. So I'm not trying to spend no money like that trying to replace the window. But let me know what you would do, what you would use, or if you would scrape that paint off, or if you would use paint thinner to get it off there, or whatever it is. Just comment it down below. And thank y'all for watching, and I hope you subscribe to the channel and stick around, because we got a lot more videos coming up. We're going to share a lot of information with you. We're going to show you our flips. We're going to show you going to Copart, trying out some Copart vehicles, and we're not going to hide anything. We're not going to hide anything from the channel. If we lose money, then we'll tell you. We'll show you the actual slip paper from the auctions so that you can see what price we pay for it, so that you know that we're not lying and we're not bullshitting you. Like a lot of these YouTube people, they're just lying about what they pay for it. Most of them says what they pay for it, and that's with no fees, and then later on they'll slip up and say how much the fees were, and that was added to the price that they kept saying they paid for it. So we're going to let you know the truth on it and how much we're actually making, so that you can decide if this is something you want to do or not. And it's going to be a couple different places so that you can see how different auctions prices are different, and how much money actually goes into fixing the car back if it's from Copart and it's wrecked. We're going to sit down on the last video of the vehicles, and we'll do a breakdown of what we spent on the vehicle, what we paid for the vehicle, what we sold the vehicle for, and let y'all know all the information so that you can know how much you can do. So subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next videos.